It's Derek from the Olive Oil Co. Today we're making sweet potato pad thai. We are huge fans of sweet potatoes. We've also done sweet potato gnocchi on the channel. If you haven't watched that yet, I suggest you go back and watch it because it's delicious and you'll want to try it. Sweet potatoes are pretty much a staple in our home. This recipe for sweet potato pad thai also calls for peanut sauce. We have that in actually one of our previous recipes as well for Vietnamese Spring Rolls, which is also another awesome video. Basically, peanut sauce and me have a relationship. We are very close friends. It's kind of like me and peanut sauce. We got a thing going on. Not quite, but I love peanut sauce. Ingredients for this calls for, we're actually doing 3 medium-sized sweet potatoes. We just got these guys from Elberta Farms. They are an amazing fresh produce market between Paris and Brantford. They're a bunch of nice guys over there. We have 1 cup of frozen peas. We have 1 diced onion. We have 1 orange or yellow pepper you can use if you want to, cut up. We've got a 1/4 cup of veggie stock. We've got 2 tablespoons of lime juice. We have 2 green onions chopped in here. This is more for garnish, as well as the 2 tablespoons of cilantro chopped, and that's optional for garnish if you want. The really fun thing about this recipe is you get to use a spiralizer. Now, we have it set to the smallest setting for noodle, let's say, that we're gonna get from our sweet potato. The bigger the noodle, the longer the cook time. So I've already cut off the end of our sweet potato, so it gets a nice little mount here. Get that in there too. This might be the time when it gets a little bit messy. As we get a nice start here. So I usually like to give it a couple turns. I'll tear some of the sweet potato off. You don't want big, huge, long strands. As you can see, we've spiralized all 3 sweet potatoes, and this bowl is full. Let's get to cooking. Tonight for cooking this, we are using the Pickwall extra virgin olive oil. This is an award-winning medium intensity olive oil. It is a beautiful one from Spain. The fact that it's award-winning is also amazing because it won awards in both New York, Spain, Europe, in Asia. It's one of the best in the world, and we have that available at our store. So we're just going to add a bit to our pan. And first that's going to be needed to cook up our onion. Oil's ready, let's pop our onion in there, get it nice and sizzly. And the pepper. Just want to get these nice and softened. So we're getting to a good stage where we can start adding more of our ingredients. Just going to add our lime juice. Just going to let the onion and pepper cook with that. It'll give it a nice acidity. Ooh, very aromatic with the lime. If you're wondering what this is the bits of sweet potato that didn't get close enough to get spiralized. So we just cut those into strips. I'm just going to add those to the pan. Because these bits are thicker, we're just going to cook them up a little bit more than the rest of our noodles. Alright, now we are adding the veggie stock. Stock flavor in there. And now we are also adding our sweet potato noodles. It's a lot of noodles. but they will shrink up. So don't be alarmed. We've left the lid on for about 5 minutes-ish. What's great about this is you're actually steaming the sweet potato, so it's easier to throw around in the pan. So let's get that off. Start to mix it around a bit with our peppers and onion. Still got lots of bits flying around, but that's what home cooking's all about, right? So this is gonna be fun. So we're starting to get a little more brighter color on this. So we've noticed that our pan's getting a little dry, so you can always add more water or veggie stock just to add some moisture. That'll help with cooking it all down. Alright, as you can see, this has gone down. It's shrunk nicely. We're just going to add our frozen peas to this. I'm going to add them in frozen so that they cook with everything. You got a runaway pea. Alright, left that on for another couple minutes just to cook all the peas with our sweet potato, and now we get to add the peanut sauce. My favorite part of this recipe. What's nice about this is it's a rather thin consistency, which is great for mixing in with pad thai. If it's too thick, it doesn't really get distributed very well. Discard that, lick the bowl later. Let's get our peanut sauce all over this. Oh, smells so good. As you can probably see, the sweet potato has become pretty easy to move around, just like regular pasta. It really is one of our favorite meals to make. I'm just going to let that cook in the sauce for about 2 minutes. Ooh, that looks good. I'll just put a little bit of green onion on top. Just a little bit of cilantro. And that's perfect. The smell from this right now is getting me so hungry. So I already know what this tastes like because we've had it so much, but let's do it for the video. We always do. Put it on there. Got a perfect crunch to the sweet potato. It's gorgeous with the cilantro actually. Peanut sauce, bang on. It's gonna be a good night for dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time.